if we have to take those two sides of the political arena, or I would say the political activities on the two parties, only America, only here in the United States, that we touch only two parties taking all the political arena. Even though we have some other green parties, we have a lots of good politicians that have not only the morals of politics, but they have some principles and some logics. So these are being very, very much marginalized somehow, just because they think they work more for the people than generating wealth. So we have the two political parties that are running every 4 years as presidency. The problem is that nowadays they did not reduce the amount of the political parties running for presidency, and they just release everybody can have as much money as he can on his campaign, which is not true. It's not true. It's not logic, because once the money got involved, corruption will take different proportions, and these proportions will corrupt the smallest and the tiniest member of the community or the American people. So let's see, I'm walking and somebody comes and said, you know what, give me your voice and I will give you $1,000. And I'm a family man. What do you think I'm gonna do? Guess what? I would take this $1,000 and vote for him and say, you know what, heck. But the outcomes of it would be very, 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 yeah, exactly, very bad. But we don't see the long shot of politics. That's why we say, you know what, I'm not gonna vote because they're gonna do their micmacs and everything. No, you have your voice. You have to go vote, because when you vote, they should hear your voice. If you're not happy, like you voted for Trump, but you're not happy about what he's doing, now you come out on the street or on YouTube or on your blog or whatever in a social media, and you say, you know what, I regret. And I've seen a lot of people saying that they regret voting for this bozo, okay, because he has done bad things, not for the good of the community, not what the community. It's way below the expectations of the people and what they wanted him to do once he's in office. That's the problem. So if we go to the Democratic Party, what do we have to do with the foreign policy or foreign politics to bring all the money and then throw it on other people, especially Ukraine and Israel? Why do we have to do that? And we need huh? No, I have to say it. And we need to reconstruct our infrastructure, if you believe it or not. I'm not trying to convince you, but I'm just trying to make a point here, a logical one. So tell me, why do I have to give billions of dollars to Israel, which is not our country? They have their own problems. Allies on what? Allies on what? So we are able to get money from anywhere in the world. Why do we have to go and give money for an ally? That's the only ally we have? Just tell me. That's the only ally we have? No.
We have plenty of allies.
We have plenty of allies. Look, Saudi Arabia, for example, Trump pumped $1 trillion from them. It's not a good ally? Talking about somebody who wants money? What, did Israel give him any penny? They didn't give him any money. But look, they give money to that I don't consider it as a state. I don't consider it as anything as a country. I'm sorry to say that, but then They give them the money from the Federal Reserve, which is the taxpayers' money, right? It's my money. They didn't ask me whether they're gonna give it back to give it to them or not. But the point is, once they give them the money, they will get back to the United States to buy with the very same money. Look how dumb is the game. To buy with the very same money the military armament. Why?
Why not just send them the military armament if you're going to
exactly? You know why? You know why? I'm going to tell you why. Because the military complexes are private. When they are privately owned, that means these people are pushing the envelope to get the money for themselves. Otherwise, they cease from existing. That means these people cease to exist. And these people, these very same people, if they don't build weapons and don't sell them, that means they're dead. They're bankrupt. And the reason, how are they going to do that? By creating wars, right or wrong? If there is no war, they cannot sell what they are building, right?
Yeah.
So this should stop. This should stop. It will be good for the United States. We have seen in Japan, when the United States tried to help Japan, you know what Toyota was before? It was a sewing machine company. Yeah. And America, United States made of it an automobile industry company. So they can do the same thing to those military complexes, right? So just mute, do something else rather than selling weapons and death to everybody in the rest of the world, just trying to promote this kind of democracy thing. You understand what I mean, Charles?
Yeah.
So this is the thing. United States people need to have some rest, need to have their money for themselves. We have got enough to give away money for political strategies to gain more land or to gain more allies. We don't need allies. We're powerful enough. We are powerful enough. And the media should stop feeding people with lies every single day.
Exactly.
So we don't have a lot of mainstream media except for some NPR or KPBS, or they just float somehow on the truth. But the truth is, I want the American people to live their life as they deserve it, with dignity, and have their own money. They don't have to pay that much taxes. The guy promised that he's going to reduce taxes from the very first day that he gets in office. He did not. He reduced taxes for the billionaires. So yeah. So let me just stop here, because the debate is very, very rich and very resourceful. So we can have that debate.
I honestly like having an honest back and forth out.
Exactly. Yeah. So
at the end of the day, it doesn't change what I think of.
Well, yeah, it will change or not. But if I follow your philosophy, for example, and you tell me what do you believe in, we can follow it till the end, and you will see that it's a dead end. If it's a dead end, that means the debate is over. So we change the direction of the debate where we can find more. Exactly.
And
so we can keep
find
going.
Some common ground.
So that president had 4 years. First term. What did he realize exactly? What did he come up with? Now that he is old, he's still looking for money. He brought somebody from South Africa, and he is in the Oval Office. That we haven't seen that before.
Trump's and Elon are friends.
Friends outside his job. Now he's American. Now he's the friend of all the American people, not only Elon Musk. Okay? This Elon Musk, excuse the term, but that's a jerk walking on two legs. So it's a vertical jerk. Why? Because he saw his piece of junk that he's building. It's called Tesla, and then he saw it going so down in the market that he had to find some money by reducing the government's funds and laying off a lot of employees to feed, to get some billions of dollars to feed his company. That is the truth.
Yeah.
I am not inventing anything. So
Also, he didn't invent Tesla or found it. He just kicked out the founder of the company.
of course, he's just a thief like his father. I will say it out loud. So I will stop here because we arrived.
Yeah.
Swap meet, and we have to
And plus,
we have to enjoy that. Okay.
Yeah,
and
this
plus,
is
and
about
plus,
having fun.
yeah, and plus, even with my best friend, I would hate to be divisive.
No,
I'm
no,
not
you
considered
can.
Divisive. It's not.
No, you can.
It's not like I look at your father differently. He's perfectly entitled to his opinion, like everybody else, and I'm not gonna change the way I treat somebody because I have a different opinion.
Absolutely,
Only delivers
absolutely.
the truth.
Well, we're here, and I hope we're gonna
Yeah,
have fun.
we
Okay.
can have fun.
All right, Charles. Yeah, watch out on the door.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.